Hi, everybody. I hope everybody's doing okay. Hope everybody's having great days, wherever you may be at in this world. Sorry, that was a little shaky. I moved the table and everything went and started wobbling, guys. I'm so sorry about that. Um, anyway, I've been, was going to read some more excerpts out of the book today. But I wasn't really I've been seeing all the headlines I've been are that have been kind of been coming out and stuff like that, and really wanted to talk about some of those. Um, I see that Harry, you know, I've learned so much ever since them two have come to the United States, to California to live, and to try to just be wealthy over here in the United States of America, and be better than everybody else and think that we have royalty here in the United States when we don't have royalty. But they act like we do. We don't. Sorry, Meghan. You're fake royals over here. You ain't nothing. You ain't nobody. You ain't a nobody. They're erasing you out of everything over there. You ain't nothing over there. But they say they had no pictures of you, no pictures or anything of you in the Windsor picture where they keep pictures of all the royals, families, everything back to just to show you guys people existed and stuff like that, for history and stuff like that, for your own history and stuff. You're not in there, and I don't blame them. I wouldn't want you in my history either. The first thing I want to talk about is her father. The one thing that really hurts so bad is like it still just it makes me mad to see that. I seen that lady Colin Campbell was raising money for Megan's father, because he's been sick and really sick. Poor guy. It's like, and what I seen is that man did everything for her. He did everything. He made her life possible. He made her life possible. If it wasn't for him, she wouldn't have been in the show, even in that scene or anything. If he didn't take her and let her, take her and raise her wherever Doria was at, you know, no telling where she was at. We all kind of speculate and think we know where she was at. You know, we think we probably know where she was at. She was in trouble with the law, I think, allegedly. Who knows? But she was absent for a good chunk of Megan's life, and her dad, who stepped up, Megan, if it wasn't for your father. I don't understand that. He gave you everything. He took care of everything for you. Proof, man. He's got the proof. There's no way you sit there, and I can't believe you sit there and say that you paid your own tuition. That through grants and loans and odd jobs and this and that, you had to pay for your own self. You lie. You don't even know what it's like to pay for nothing out of your own pocket for nothing. You've always had a man do it. You're no feminist. That's what I don't get, why you sit there and keep on claiming to be a feminist when all you've ever done is live off the backs of men. Yep, that's it. That's it. That's your claim to fame, is through men. That's the only way you've been able to survive, and you know it. And it's like so sad. But your dad, you ought to be ashamed of yourself. You ought to be such ashamed of yourself. My grandson, he's over there sleeping on the couch. He's spending the night. That's why my videos are kind of late. but but anyway, I'm so disappointed the fact that man hasn't got to see those grandkids. And I honestly think, along with a lot of things, allegedly, I really think that Meghan set the whole walk up with him. I think she knew he would fall for that, and I think she had to use something against him, so that way he could never meet Harry. That way he could never tell, so Harry could never ask questions and tell him the truth about everything about everything that Megan's ever lied about. Because I think everything she's ever done is everything she's ever told Harry is lie. Because it's all she's ever done is lie. Well, I mean, that's all she does is lie. And I don't understand how Harry hasn't read any of these books that come out and prove that she was a liar, or hasn't seen any of these videos that prove that that's all she is, one big old farce, fraud. That just blows my mind that he's sticking with something like that. That he let his whole life be taken over and ruined by somebody that's done nothing to him but lie to him, you know. But the dad, Thomas Markel Sr., is like, I feel so bad for him because he just, no matter what, he still just wants to talk to her before he passes away. And I don't know why. I don't know why he wants to talk to her because she's treated him so badly, after everything he's done to her. And she puts her mom up on the pedestal like if her mom did everything for her. Megan, you wouldn't be where you're at if it wasn't for your dad. You wouldn't have been in anywhere where you're at. You wouldn't have even been known if your mom had raised you, because she didn't have nothing. You would have been, God only knows where, just hoping and wishing and dreaming you was a duchess, you know. And that's what just drives me crazy, is the fact that, you know, these two have treated their fathers like crap, and they think that their fathers owe them something. They don't owe nothing. The fact that their dads, you know, I'm surprised. I'm hoping King Charles doesn't take Harry's calls. And I'm sorry, I know that's your son and everything. I know that hits his dad and stuff, but he's done nothing but hurt the people that Charles loves. His mom and his dad, Prince Philip, Queen Elizabeth, and then his other son William and his precious daughter-in-law Catherine. That's all these two do, is live to hurt those people. Because they're mean, spiteful, hateful, jealous. And that's just totally what breaks my heart. Like I said, it just breaks my heart. Breaks my heart because Megan used to put her dad up there and tell him, saying, "My dad. If it wasn't for my dad, I wouldn't be but wouldn't be, you know, this or that." For her dad to write those letters, you know, and get that Nickelodeon crew to film her class over that soap. Just she wouldn't have a soap. She wouldn't have no soap story to tell. Dishwasher detergents to tell. Keep over telling and telling that she changed the whole soap commercial. She did not. She is so full of crap. I just don't. I can't. I just can't with that girl. I can't. You know. But I was watching today on Talk TV. They were talking about Thomas Markle and just the bad state he's in, and all he wants to do is meet his grandkids and talk to his daughter one last time. You know, and it's like, and I think that's what I think I've seen something about that in. I'm not sure. I didn't watch their special, the Netflix special. I wasn't even going to give them the clicks. I wasn't even going to give them the view. There's no way. But I seen where it she said that she was shaking hands with the rich people when somebody said, "I can't believe what you've done to your father." And she couldn't believe somebody actually called her out for what she did to her father and treating her father the way she treated him. And I think that was the start of her vengeance against trying to put the British people in their place. Because one lady actually called her out on her bull, and now she just wants to totally lie over all this and say that the British people are racist and everybody's treated her so badly and nobody accepted her and blah 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 when we all seen the truth. That's the one thing that's been bothering me more and more and more and more and more than anything is how she treats how they too have treated their fathers. But then they still expect something from them. And now that, you know, like when King Charles was diagnosed with cancer, even though he only got to see him for like 15 seconds or whatever he's seen him for, at least Harry flew over there. That goes to show him that Meghan could go down to where her dad's at here in Mexico and see him. She just chooses to not to. She just chooses to be a selfish, spoiled, rotten little brat. And I've never met somebody or seen anybody operate on the level that she does. And it's disgusting. And that's why I join in the forces with the other people that are trying to keep it out there to call Harry and Meghan out. When they were in the UK, they were fine. They were out of our hair. But now they're here in the United States, and they're both thinking that they can come in and change everything that we ever believe in about freedom of speech and censorship and stuff. There's no way. I ain't gonna let that happen. No, too many men, too many women, too many everybody, too many people have died for our Constitution. And there is no way I am going to let them to. I will stand there and fight the good fight with everybody else that's trying to do it too. But that's what I gotta say. Is if you ever see this, Harry and Meghan, you two ought to be ashamed of yourselves. And I think this is the way a lot of people think of you. One day, Meghan, your dad's not gonna be here. For reals. You said you lost your father through all this. You didn't lose your father. He's still here. My dad, I lost my dad. My dad was wonderful and he passed away. And I wish I could see my dad. I wish I had one more moment with him. You have this chance and you don't even care. The man that did everything for you. And it's sad what you did to him because I honestly believe you set him up with the paparazzi so that way you could have that against him. So that way you can honestly disown him. Harry, what you did to King Charles, I'm glad he don't pick up your calls. And I hope Prince William, never talks to you again either. And I hope he keeps his family away from you. Because you don't deserve the love of his family towards you. You don't deserve to be an uncle or a brother-in-law to them. Because you've done nothing but hurt them. And come out and talk bad about them. And say all the lies and the meanfulness and the hatefulness and make things more difficult for them. And I think they're more hurt than anything. They're more brokenhearted with you because they took care of you. They protected you and shielded you so much from so much of everything. And you totally just took that trust and love and everything and stomped on it for your personal gain. But guess what? The money's going to run out one day. Money doesn't go far that these days. Not the way that Meghan spends it. Not when she's wearing $1,000 outfits every chance she can get and changes 10 times a day. And it's going to run out. And you ain't going to have nowhere to go. Nowhere. Because maybe by the time it does run out, your dad may not be here no more. And I don't think it will be then King William. He'll never do anything for you. I think you two have some big amends to make up to your parents, I mean, to your mom, to your dads, and Harry, to your country, and to the British people for what you let your wife do to them. It's like I read all the comments and stuff. The British people don't even want nothing to do with your wife. You say you'll never take her back over there because you can't trust any. You're in the United States of America. It's more dangerous to live here than it is in so many other places, especially Los Angeles or Montecito or wherever you guys travel to all the time. Okay, saying somebody's gonna act. What's sad is you guys didn't even have real paparazzi chasing you guys. You guys had to make up stock photos and everything. You had to take that from Catherine and your mom footage at Harry Potter premiere. Because there's no such thing as anybody wanting to chase Meghan. That's embarrassing. And you think that, no, nobody cares about her. Sorry, guys. This is just my rant today because I've seen these headlines and I've seen some, and I watched the interview where they were interviewing Lady Colin Campbell about raising the money for Thomas Markel and how she says, and then just hashed up what's been happening with him and how sad it is. So that's why I just had a rant today. Hopefully I can keep growing my channel and growing my channel and growing my channel, you know, to start being able to fight up there with the rest of you all, with the rest of the other YouTubers that are up there fighting the good fight. Keep those sugars away. Sussex Swat. Stupids. But alright, guys, thank you so much. That was my rant. And keep your prayers out for King Charles and Princess Catherine, the Princess of Wales, for her to recover from cancer full and holy and be with um, Thomas Markle Sr. as he is fighting all his illnesses and ailments. But sadly, I don't think he'll ever see Meghan again or his grandkids. It's going to be her loss, though. One day, well, I don't know. She'll ever feel it. She's a narcissist, so allegedly, um, she don't have no feelings, so she'll never even feel that. She probably never even felt anything for anybody in her whole life. She doesn't even know what it's like to feel this, but sad. All right, guys. I will see you guys tomorrow. We'll try to get you guys get videos out every day as much as I can. All right. Thank you, guys. Please hang in there with me. My channel should get better and better and better as I grow. Thank you.